Hey everybody, Abdullah Shamari here. Today we're going to be talking about NAKD Brand Group, or NAKD. Let's do it. Make sure to subscribe to my page, crush the like button for the YouTube algorithm, and check out my Patreon link below. You'll get insights into my watch list, my portfolio, my daily readings, as well as instant posts on my buys and sells as they're happening each and every day. Today, we're going to be discussing NAKD Brand Group, which is a popular stock as part of the GameStop and Wallstreetbets movement. This stock has increased significantly, and then it's come back down and it increased again, etc., and it's gone through cycles. However, today we're going to be taking an unbiased opinion, going through their financials, what the company does, etc., and whether it's a viable stock to invest in. Is it just hype from this Wallstreetbets movement, as has happened with some of these other stocks like GameStop, AMC, etc.? So let's check it out. So what is the stock that has been hyped up so significantly over the past few months? NAKD Brand Group is a intimate apparel and swimwear company. They have several different brands with regards to these type of clothing, both for men and women, but predominantly for women. In general, this industry has been lagging and has been in a decline. Other companies that we can think of are Victoria's Secret, as well as some other intimate apparel companies where sales have decreased. These are the type of purchases that individuals make over periods of time, and they don't make them consistently week in or week out, or even every year. Sometimes they might make them every other year or several years, or they might buy them in groups or batches. And in many cases, they like to buy from various different brands and don't generally stick with the same brand in order to be able to diversify what they're wearing, etc., as well as depending on the comfort level that they have. The sales cycle for these type of brands is very large in that it happens over stretches of time. It doesn't happen consistently. Like, you have certain type of things that you wear every day, such as socks, undergarments, etc. These are things that will last for a long time and don't necessarily need to be purchased regularly by individuals. And if they are purchased more regularly, the individual might try several different brands, and then ultimately they might pick one brand, and even when they do, they purchase periodically, not consistently throughout the year. As a result, the sales for these companies are up and down depending on what's happening, what the sales cycle is, how the economy is looking. These purchases are more of luxury type purchases, and even there it's more of a comfort versus outerwear, because most of the time these are intimate and things that you're wearing inside, or seasonal based off of like swimwear and when you go out and use that swimwear on vacation, etc. From a leadership perspective, the company seems well equipped in order to be able to handle itself. However, again, we have to consider the industry as a whole and that the industry is declining. The chief executive officer has experience in restructuring and helping company with their operational aspects and getting them revived. However, and also has experience in intimate apparel companies. However, because of the industry as a whole, I think it's going to be tough, even with great leadership, in order to be able to succeed based off of the shift to online sales, the number of competitors within the industry, and just how sales work within this industry, like you explained before. So it'll be difficult. I don't think the leadership is the problem here. It's more of the industry as well as the competition that there is within the specific space. Next, we'll be going over the stock itself. We can see here that it traded at a low of 7 cents at one point over the past year, and then it went to a high of $1.65. Great for those individuals who have bought 7 cents. I'm sure that was a great price to buy it at, but it's definitely not a great price to buy at $1.65, and feel bad for anybody who purchased at that price, because currently it's trading at 78 cents, as we can see here. Going into their financials, we can see that the company's sales are declining year over year. We had 131 million, then to 111 million, and then to 90 million. Again, an industry that's in decline. It'll continue to be in decline, and we could see this was even prior to COVID-19 and the pandemic, that the industry as a whole has been in decline. And we can also see that the company is incurring losses, and those losses are increasing: 37 million, 49 million, 54 million. Again, a sign of a declining industry. The company is doing as well as it can based off of just the industry as a whole declining. From a balance sheet perspective, we can see their assets have been pretty consistent, and then also their liabilities has been consistent even with all the losses that they have. Finally, we want to look at the cash flow. We can see that the company, with the losses, they've increased the amount of cash that they're using in operations. So as a result, they're going to continue needing cash. They need to be able to raise cash in order to be able to do and hold up with just the declining industry as a whole, and being able to survive based off of their current operations. We can see an increase from 4 million to 9 million to 19 million. Again, another sign where the company continues to use more cash in operations. This is a mature company. It's been around for a while. It's not a new company that's coming out. So as a result, we would expect them to have positive cash flow from operations, whereas in this case, we continue to see them having negative cash flow from operations, which is again another bad sign, and also just a declining company as well as a declining industry. These are some quick thoughts and quick glances into this company. Overall, my recommendation and my personal recommendation is I won't be buying this stock, and I wouldn't recommend others to buy this stock. I know certain people will do short-term trades in order to be able to see if they can make quick profits based off of the Wallstreetbets movement and any quick signs that they might see, announcements, sales, rumors, etc. And those are more than fine. It's anyone's guess whether it would go up and down short term, but long term, this stock is going to continue to decline. They'll probably get acquired eventually by one of the bigger companies just to acquire its asset brands. Otherwise, I think the company doesn't have much future return that it can give to investors. The best thing it could probably do is be able to be sold at the end of the day to a bigger brand for whatever value is left in it. These are my thoughts. Let me know what you think. As always, make money, enjoy life. Peace.